Outside again.
Hey guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new, my name is Julianna. I am so glad you guys can make it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below and turn the bell notification on so that every time I upload a new video, you guys are notified. The heck is that? Okay, so today's video is going to be all about how to only wash your hair between 1 to 3 times a week. I currently am transitioning over to trying to wash my hair only like once or twice a week, but my hair is still transitioning, so it's kind of hard and it's getting kind of greasy all the time really quickly. So I just wanted to kind of hop on here and shed some light about how people can wash their hair less so that they can reach their goals, like their hair care goals, faster. So I have a lot of informative tips for you guys, so make sure to grab a cup of coffee and grab a snack, and let's go ahead and hop right in. The first tip, I have like notes on my laptop, but the first tip is find your goal, okay? What exactly do you want to establish with your hair washing routine? Do you want to wash your hair every day, every 2 days, every 3 days, every other day? Just kind of decide on where your starting point is and start with that. I'm going to go back and do a little bit of like history knowledge for you guys regarding hair products and hair companies and hair advertisements on TV and all that jazz. I'm going to go back and kind of talk about this stuff because I feel like this is like hair products and like dirty hair has a really bad stigma that definitely needs to be addressed. Oh my gosh. Hair companies, like back in the 1950s, dirty hair was normalized. Okay, people wouldn't wash their hair but like 1 time a week, and that was normalized. But then later on, as the years passed, hair companies would advertise that dirty hair is actually bad and clean hair is great. So like, you know, if you ever see like those Garnier Fructis or those Aussie commercials on TV, they really just normalize and they glorify the lustrous, blown out, beautiful, clean hair. And then they say that that's a good type of hair to have. Like, no. They are targeting dirty hair and saying that your hair should be clean at all times, and this is not necessarily true. Your hair is not dirty, it is just greasy, and that is not a bad thing. It is your natural oils that is making it feel gross. This is actually a good thing because it helps with growth and the life of your hair, and it just helps, like if you have like color treated hair like I do, it helps with your toner from not getting washed out as fast. It helps with your color from staying vibrant and all of that stuff. So not washing your hair often, it's actually a good thing. You shouldn't have to wash your hair but like 1 time to 2 times a week if you take care of it. So why you should wash your hair every 1 to 2 times a week, because this is like really how we get into this. Their goal for your hair care routine and like how you can like kind of work towards that and wash your hair only 1 to 2 times a week is you can have more time. You can want more time, like, and you don't want to have to wash your hair every day. But if you wash your hair every single day, like say like you always wash your you've washed your hair like every day for like the past 20 years, don't expect it to just go really pretty and be clean all the time when you just jump to washing it 1 time a week. That's not going to work because your hair is actually used to being washed every single day. So your hair is naturally going to get very oily when you jump down from that. So you have to work into it by washing your hair every other day for a week, go to every 2 days for another week, go to every 3 days the next week for about a month, and just kind of keep going with that process and kind of really pay and be conscious of how your hair is looking to make sure that your hair is not looking really bad. It's because like when your hair gets oily, it gets really flat, it gets really non-voluminous, it just doesn't look good. It looks nasty, it looks gross, and you feel gross. So you want to make sure that you're really being conscious about how you're taking care of your hair and when you need to wash it. You also shouldn't use as much heat because heat actually damages your hair, and when you wash your hair often you have to use more heat, so then you have to use more product, and then that causes those hair companies to get more revenue because you're buying more products from them. So it's just a revolving cycle with those advertisements. They've just definitely placed a really bad stigma on hair care products and hair care, just different hair care things like related to hair care. Yeah, okay. So how can you do this? How can you start washing your hair 1 to 2 times a week, and how can I go about doing this? So let's say you're new and you're wanting to wash your hair but like 1 time a week, and you don't want to have to wash your hair every single day like you were because you want to save your money on hair care products and hair tools and all that kind of stuff. You're gonna have to wean into it like I said. So every other day, wash your hair. Once you feel like you can go another day, go another day. You know, wash your hair every 2 days, you know? Then go do that for like a whole month until you feel that your hair is naturally okay to where you can go more days without washing it. Now, you're going to have those days where your hair just feels disgusting and you can't handle it and you don't want to handle it because your hair feels gross and you want to wash it because you are just, it's normalized. I want to wash your hair every time it gets dirty. But push through that, persevere, know that you can do it. Nothing worth having is easy. That's my motto. So I'm going to go into some hacks and tricks as to like what you can do to kind of save like your hair and kind of further the life of your dirty hair, if that makes any sense at all. So when you're doing your morning skincare routine and your nightly skincare routine, put like a headband on. Let me find one. Put a headband like this on and like that, because it covers your hairline, and it doesn't like it prevents getting product put into your hairline. When I was younger and I did my skincare, I would always kind of wash, when I would put my moisturizer on, I would like brush it into my hairline so that like my hairline was kind of sleeked down. And that's actually really bad because it causes your hair to have more oil in it, and then it produces more oil, because then that face oil will travel into your hair, and then it'll just cause you to have more oil being produced. So shower caps are going to be your best friend, as well as claw clips. Because when you shower, you have to shower every day to wash your body, of course, because that's just gross if you don't. That's not actually normal. Like, it's going to be gross if you don't wash your body every day. But claw clips are going to be your best friend. I got like a pack of these on Amazon, like a pack of 7 for like $12. And these are amazing. They're the soft ones. They're not super hard. And I love these claw clips. So I would just like put this headband on, and then I'll put my hair up in a claw clip, and then I'll put a shower cap on. The humidity in the hot water will actually cause your hair to be frizzy. So having a shower cap in your hair just all concealed and up and secure is actually going to help you to maintain the life of your dirty hair. So your hair will not go anywhere, like I said, because it is super duper concealed. Now, find a good dry shampoo like this one. This is a really good dry shampoo. I would not recommend Batiste. Just because if you use Batiste for a long period of time, the product will actually build up in your hair, and then you'll feel even more gross. Batiste is actually a really good short-term dry shampoo if you're going to be washing your hair more often. Because if you're like wanting to use this like maybe once a week, then that's fine. But I definitely wouldn't recommend the color ones, like the ones for like colored hair, because I don't really like Batiste. I used to use it a lot, and it actually gave me a lot of buildup. And then after I was washing my hair not as often, it would cause my hair to feel really gross, really wet, really weird. I didn't like it. So I found this one at TJ Maxx. It's the Eva NYC Freshen Up Dry Shampoo, and I really like this dry shampoo. I put my hair into sections, and I'll just spray a little bit, and literally I'll just let it sit there and absorb the oil, and then I'll kind of shake it out, brush through it, and then kind of go about my day with like styling it how I want to. Dry shampoo is a big thing, because you want dry shampoo to make your hair feel good. This is how you can hide dirty hair. So I love doing different hairstyles. When my hair is pretty dirty, I like to put it in like braids like this, because it's kind of like hidden. You can't really tell that your scalp is dirty because you're looking at the braids a little bit more than you are actually looking at your head. Now, I would also recommend doing like maybe like a low sleek bun, and mainly using claw clips or these little like clips, these little hair ties like this, because they're not super abrasive. They don't leave creases in your hair. And I also recommend scrunchies, because think about it. If you're going to be tying your hair up and you're still on like your 4th day or so, and you're wearing like a regular hair tie like this, it's going to leave a crease in your hair. And then once you take your hair down, you're not really going to have very many options as to how you can style your hair, because your hair is really dirty, and then it has all those creases in it. So it's going to be very limited as to what you can do with your hair at that time until your next wash. So I definitely recommend using like headbands and hair scarves and just cute little things to put in your hair to make sure that you just like kind of just like really just experiment with the different types of ways that you style your hair. But I definitely recommend to steer clear of just regular hair ties, because it's actually tear your hair and they damage your hair. They cause creases and all that kind of stuff. How to sleep with your hair. Let's say you have your hair styled and it's all pretty and curled, and then you go to sleep and your hair gets messed up at the middle of the night, and you don't know what to do because you just washed your hair and you don't like how it looks now because you slept on it wrong. I get this question so many times, and I personally am one that have struggled with this problem before. Now, I would recommend a comb, like a really good comb, like a white tooth comb, because it actually helps to kind of like, when you brush your hair with that at night, it actually doesn't tug your hair as hard. And then also using like a wet brush. This is just a mini one that I have. It's like close to me. But this is just a wet brush, and these are really good for like brushing out your hair when you get out of the shower. Having just a regular brush is super abrasive on your hair, and they will tug on your hair, and you don't want that. So wet brushes and wide tooth combs are going to be your best friend. Now, when you are sleeping, tie your hair up with a scrunchie, a claw clip, something like that. Here's a claw clip. Here's one of those little ties that I was talking about. Use one of these things to like tie your hair up when you're sleeping, and use a silk pillowcase, okay? Silk pillowcases are going to be your best friend, okay? I use silk pillowcases every single night. That's what I sleep on. I got mine on Amazon, or you can go and get one from Heritage at Walmart or Target or something like that. I know that they sell them there too. And silk pillowcases are just really good from kind of like preventing your like hair oils transferring onto your pillow or something like that, and it just kind of gets on your face and really spreads throughout your whole upper head part. I don't like that, so I make sure to use a silk pillowcase and always clip my hair up when I am sleeping. And then my hair washing routine, I made a video about this the other day, not the other day, but like a couple weeks ago, and it was just like how I maintain my blonde hair and how I style it and everything. I'm just going to go into this really shortly about how I kind of wash my hair and like my hair care routine, because I try not to use as many products as I showed you guys in that video, just because I was using a lot of products, and then it made me have to wash my hair more because I was using a ton of products, whereas when I don't use a ton of products, I have more opportunities to kind of style my hair and I have more options, as is when I use a lot of products, I'm very limited. So, of course, I'll use Nexus shampoo and conditioner like I showed you guys in that video. And then when I want to wash my hair with my purple shampoo, I'll always use the Fanola No Yellow shampoo, or I like the Olaplex number 6 purple shampoo. That stuff is really good as well. I'll link both of those shampoos down in the description box down below, and everything else that I'm talking about, it'll be linked down below. And then I always use a heat protectant because that's important. This is the heat protectant that I use. It is the Silk Elements Mega Silk Olive Heat Protection Spray, because this is whenever I put heat on my hair, I will always make sure to use a heat protectant, because if you don't, you're just damaging your hair for no reason. And then I also love this Olaplex bonding oil. I actually just got this off of Sephora.com, and I love it. It's amazing. Doesn't take very much, and you just rub it through your ends, and it looks so good on your hair. And then I like to let my hair air dry when I get out of the shower, and I like brush it out with like the wide tooth comb or the wet brush, just because I want to make sure that all the tangles are out. But I don't really want to use a blow dryer, just because adding excess heat to your hair is unnecessary, and I don't really want to do that. But once I do that, I like to kind of rock my natural hair, and then I'll style it after like the first day or two, after I've let it just kind of sit there and kind of do its thing, rock it, because I'm kind of rocking my natural hair right now. I don't really know. I haven't really styled it at all ever since I got a shower. The last time I got a shower last Saturday. I want to preface, I did not get a shower last Saturday. I washed my hair last Saturday. Trust me, that's gross. I get a shower every day. And it's Wednesday of the following week. Tomorrow is Thanksgiving, so I might actually wash my hair tonight. I don't know yet, because I don't want my hair to look really nasty for Thanksgiving, but I'm probably not going to. I'm probably just going to leave these braids in so that I can actually have like kind of curly hair, but time will tell. So that's about it for this video. The video was super fast, and I talked really fast, and I know it was like super straight to the point. I had a lot of informative tips, but I hope you guys enjoyed it. Make sure to hit that subscribe button down below, and hit the thumbs up button if you like this video, because I really like to know if you like videos like this, so that I know to make more videos like this. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.